What is up, people? It's your boy NATZ, the Hidden Legend, and I'm back again with another great video for you guys watching to always tune in. Let's talk about Top Boy. Now, this is kind of like a review, like my personal review of the show, of season 3 rather, and you know how I felt about it, and what we as the viewers can learn from it as well, because I feel like that's highly important, is what we can learn from a show like Top Boy. Because I feel like these type of shows is deeper than what we think. It's way deeper than that. And I believe we can definitely learn something from all of these like shows. So let's get straight to it. So, Top Boy season 3. Now, I thought this season was really good. You know, I feel like it was better than season 2, if I'm honest. I feel like we got to know the characters even more. Especially Jack. You know, I think Jacqueline, her character as well. You know, I feel like she dominated this season most of the time. Her screen time, you know, like, we got to see the raw and uncut of the character, like, the issues, you know, she was facing, how, you know, obviously, like, drug dealer, obviously, top drug dealer, but at the same time, you know, she's trying to support her sister, you know, she's trying to also be there for her girlfriend or spouse, and you can see how she like juggles that life, and it's very difficult. I can imagine it to be very difficult. We also saw Stefan, Jamie's little brother, and how he's dealing with his older brother's death. You know, his death. You know, in the second season, at the end of the second season, obviously you got killed by Sully, but now we're seeing how he's dealing with his death, and I can imagine him being like a proper Top Boy. Like, I feel like he might be more dangerous than his brother, in my opinion. But we have to just wait and see. I do definitely believe that there will be a fourth season, because there's a lot of gaps that need to be filled. But overall, season 3 was amazing. I enjoyed it, and but yeah, it gave me chills. It did give me chills down my spine. But yeah. Anyway, so what can we as viewers learn from Top Boy season 3 and Top Boy in general? Now, obviously, Top Boy, you know, it's like it's a hood series. Like, obviously, it's British, but obviously in London, South London, where I'm from, you know, like, there's ghettos as well. Same way there's ghettos in America, you have like Brooklyn, you have like New York, stuff like that. It's the same thing in England. You have South London, you know, and it's a ghetto series. And throughout decades now, like since like the early 90s, we had movies like Menace to Society, Boys in the Hood, you know, Juice, Poetic Justice, you know, Tupac, you had Ice Cube, you had all of those actors. And there've been movies and shows that are very popular, especially in the black community and worldwide. These movies have grossed so much in, you know, the box office, and obviously not forgetting shows like Power as well. And I'm not gonna lie to you, they're not. I'll be allowed to say that they're not entertaining. I've watched these shows, I watched these movies, and I've been entertained by it. But I feel like this could just be my own thing. I feel like there's a specific message that the producers and the directors are giving us viewers, but I don't think a lot of viewers understand it. Now, my definition of it, you know, in my opinion, through these shows, is pretty simple. You know, like, the road life is not pretty. The road life is not pretty. It ends in chaos and drama. It doesn't end well. It never ends well. I don't care what no one says. I'm being very honest and brutal. The street life never ends well. Now, most of these characters at first had good intentions. Maybe they wanted to make some money, because, you know, it's hard out here. It's getting worse as well. You know, it's not easy to find a job. You know, some are older, some have bills and rent to pay, stuff like that. Some they may join a gang. They may start selling for whatever reason they have, you know, just to make a little bit of money. But usually after that, coming out of that, leaving that alone, most don't survive. Most do not survive. You know, usually you come into that life for a simple intention. You just want to make some money. But the lifestyle's like a drug. Like, you just can't leave it alone. It becomes an addiction. Because once you sell this amount of dope, this amount of, illegal substance, it's like you want to do it over and over and over again. And you get wrapped up, like, especially when you join a gang as well. It's like it's survival of the fittest. There's no love. There's no love in that life. There's absolutely no love. And basically, I feel like the way in which I see these shows is a warning to us viewers that they're actually letting us know what we're getting ourselves into. And this video is mainly for like young adults, like just anyone in general that aspires to just be a drug dealer, be a trapper, whatever. These shows are giving you a harsh reality of what to expect. 9 times out of 10 is either going to end up you going to prison, or you dying, or you being murdered, or your life just being in shambles. It's been going on for a long time. It never ends well. It never. If it ends well for you, you're very lucky. Extremely lucky. It never ends well. And that's the message I get from these shows. Now, the main message I want to leave with this video is really up to you. Because whoever's watching this video, I don't know your dreams. I don't know what goes on in your head, what you want to do, but what goes on in these shows, these movies, take it seriously. Don't take it for a joke. Obviously entertainment is entertainment, but I don't think it's just entertainment. I think it's like a message. Like, it's telling you, if you want this life, this is the pros and the cons that comes with it. Yeah, you do get some money. Yeah, you do. Maybe you get some fame, but feds are looking for you. Police are looking for you. Like, you're always like, you're a bit anxious. Like, nah, I can never live that life. Never. I couldn't. I just don't see that as that's the life to live. There's no freedom in that life. There's none. If I'm honest, if I'm brutally honest. But obviously I'm gonna just end it here. It's really up to the viewer. It's either that you ignore the message, you ignore what's being shown in your face of the life, and you experience it for yourself, or you be wise. You be wise and just turn away from it. Because it's ugly. And there's no love. Maybe me trapping with that guy, but they can turn their back away from you easily. Like look at Sully and Deshane. Look at their relationship. Summer House and Top Boy Summer House in 2011, those two were pretty close. But look at how their relationship ended. The gang life going to their head. The life on road going to their head. And those were two, like, those two could have done so well. But, it ended it's such an ugly note, a nasty note. I was moved with the way the relationship and their life ended. It's an ugly life. I wouldn't push down no one. So, yeah. Anyways, been your boy NATZ, aka the Hidden Legend. I hope you felt the message through this video. And it's either you take it or leave it. The choice is yours. Stay legendary.